Hey everybody, just a quick intro before we get going. What you're going to see is my videos that I shot on vacation a couple weeks ago. Absolutely miserable time. As far as when you watch the video, it's the slow progression from excited to be on vacation to just misery. And how it all ends. It has a dramatic spiritual enlightenment ending, and I still am struggling. But let's jump right in. But first, Brother Paul has recorded a new intro. Hopefully, I can get the intro to be copied over. But in the meantime, welcome to my brain.
Let's go visit the right side of its brain. Let's go visit the right side of its brain.
Hey, it's been a while. Emil and I are walking down a pier in Knoxville, Tennessee. Anybody in their boats as I'm walking are probably thinking I'm a wacko, but or maybe that's a YouTuber. No, not a YouTuber. Anyway, we rented a houseboat for vacation down in Knoxville. It's beautiful. This little guy is been a handful, but I think God's put him in our life for a reason. Maybe to teach me ultimate patience. Anyway, it's about 90 out right now, and it's 10 in the morning. And we're heading back. We're just checking out the dock. This is our first full day here, and we're going to go grocery shopping. I'll give you the tour of the boat once we get to the end of the dock. So, here we are at the boat. I'm going to give a quick tour. Let me turn it around. Okay, so I never did get back and did the tour of the boat. Yesterday, I'll put that cap back on the pen. Put the cap back on. What are you doing?
Okay.
Good boy. Yesterday was a rough day. This little one over here, he's ADHD, but it was just too much. Please don't push that button, all right? Don't start. I should have videoed myself. It's just I was beyond frustrated yesterday. So anyway, all is not Piccadillys and roses. I totally made that up. But today's a new day. This little one who didn't take a nap yesterday, and when he doesn't, he gets crazy. Slept well. We all slept well. I did 1,000 words this morning on Psalm's project, and I'm going to start marketing it. This is the boat, of course, yeah, but we can't really go through right now. We're going to go take a shower and we're headed to the zoo. So, I'll finish this video eventually. Okay. Episode, or sub-episode 3 of the Keohane family vacation from heck. Well, we're at Dolly World. This is Dolly World. It's kind of like a lost in town amusement park. It's probably the hottest day in Knoxville County's history. It's about 100. I got a minor case of heat stroke, I think. I just keep pouring water on my head. The trip here has gotten a little better because Monster Child, Emil, is finally asleep. If he doesn't take a nap, then everything is bad afterwards. So he fell asleep in the stroller, and I have to keep moving it back and forth. I've been doing this for about 25 minutes, but he's sleeping. And if he's sleeping, that means the rest of the day he'll be that much less monstrous. When he gets tired and he hasn't had his nap, he acts out, and on purpose, versus his usual acting out, which is not really on purpose. But Elias is having fun with his mom. He's finally getting to go on some rides, and it's just hot. It's really hot. We're going to go to the water park next. I just have to keep over and over and over and over. I hope this came out volume-wise. There's a lot of background noise, and I don't feel like shouting my little thingy on Facebook in the middle of the amusement park. Okay, more as it develops. Well, here we are on the last full day of our Tennessee trip. The little one is doing death-defying climbs on a greenway fence. You just got to learn to not worry about it anymore. last night at Dolly World. That was exhausting. As you can tell, I was getting a worse and worse attitude. I was also sunstroked and dehydrated, but I was miserable. And after that last video I took, God spoke to me. Not in one of those audible voices. I don't need to get checked for that. But I can tell. After a while, you walk with Jesus long enough, you know when what you're being told is through the Spirit. And he said, and I'm going to paraphrase because I won't, it's mostly, feelings and words that are in your head, but it's not coming from you. He said, knock this shit off. You friggin' baby. He's talking to me. I'm complaining that I don't get a vacation. Meanwhile, this little guy over here is having his first experiences, ADHD or not. He's experiencing things he's never experienced before. He would have eventually, but this vacation's not for me. This vacation's for Elias, yes, but also for Emil. And I get plenty of time when it's not vacation time. I've had some wonderful vacations, and when these guys go off to school, now that I'm quasi-retired, I have half days or whole days, depending on the day, where I can write, I can do what I need to do for my soul, so to speak, my creative vent. Every day can be a vacation, but every day this little kid doesn't get a vacation, and he's my job. He's my job. There's a bike going by. I just didn't want him to think I was talking to my twin brother. Get it? Look at the sunburn. Anyway, that's what God said to me. He kind of pulled a last chapter of Job on me. And I was humbled. It's a different day. It's a new day. And even though the child from heck over there didn't take his nap today, so he's going to be getting progressively more annoying, it's his vacation. And I'm here to make sure he experiences all he can. And takes naps. All right, love you guys. And news, I don't know, it's vacation. I'm almost done with Psalms Project, which is, I love it. I love it, and that's all that matters. Yes, I see you. You are just doing an amazing job over there. You're just trying to get in the video. But I might have to rename it. No. Don't go over the top. Get down. Put that leg over there. No. Put that leg back over there. I don't care if I'm on video. Put the leg back. Now. I'm going to count to 3. If you're going to get a timeout, that's better. Good boy, listening, sort of. Anyway, there's a new musical album collection out called the Psalms Project where people sing the Psalms. Stupid. No, I'm sure it's fine. But so I may have to rethink the title just to be original. Too bad, I love the title. Anyway, it's done. I just have to do a little more editing on the last chapter. And I'm waiting for a friend of mine, Tony, to come back with my Spanish translations of a number of lines of dialogue for one of my characters, a couple of my characters. So, soon, I don't know what to do. I'm going to try marketing it. I'm going to try getting an agent. I don't know. It's marketing to agents and to publishers traditionally is a soul-sucking endeavor. So, if God wants it out that way, it'll get out that way. Whatever way, I got to keep writing. Got to keep swimming. Got to keep putting content out. So maybe I'll put it out myself. But this one seems specialized. The photograph is still out there. That book, it did okay. I have to keep trying to promote it, but vacation came right after. And that's it. All right. And there you have it. That was my vacation. I didn't even get into. I didn't even bother videoing our trip to New Hampshire the following week for a couple of days. We went to visit Amanda and Joel. Hey guys. Just went to Storyland for the day. I ended up in New Hampshire. That was fun. The only problem was we couldn't get DCF approval last minute to have Emil stay overnight in New Hampshire. So because of that, long story, maybe I'll get into it later, but it was a lot of driving. It worked. But anyway, big revelation back there on the grassy slope of Tennessee, but parenting is different when you're in your 50s than when you were in your 30s. I keep having this image every time I start to lose my spit with the kids. Is I see myself when I was 30 raising the A's. A's being Amanda, Audrey, and Andrew, in case you're wondering what that means. Had a lot more patience with them, but I don't know. I'm probably remembering wrong. Elias didn't get into that video at all at vacation, but maybe that's probably a good thing. It was I wasn't very happy in those videos, so. Anyway, that's it. I thank you, Tony Matias, by the way, and his mom. Got your translations for my Spanish dialogue and Psalms project. So I am going to just maybe do one paper edit and see what comes next. In the meantime, I'm going to get back into looking on putting out one or two new books. I might put it out as one. I might break it into two smaller books. The Plague of Locusts. So I have a sci-fi novel coming out. I got to get back to work on its sequel, which at the moment's tentatively called Morning Star. And I already have part of the next novel written, but I want to make it a series. It's something I've been working on for years. I finally got to get it out, but it's just going to be a continuing series. In the Psalms project, by the way, there's a whole section which takes place in the same universe, which is interesting to me. And if it's interesting to me, there'll be somebody else out in the world that finds it interesting. Okay, don't have a lot of time today. I have to go take the dogs for a walk, and then I got to go pick up Emil from school. Okay, see you later.